I followed the story starting last Friday afternoon when this came out. Don't religiously follow news stories, but this one I just happened to catch because it was on a running page. So I follow a lot of social media running pages. And over the weekend followed the series of events. Wednesday, I sat on my sofa in my living room and I was just like, you saw the women of Memphis were running today at the same time we're going to be running, and I just said I've got to do something, and I just started social media announcements and trying to get interest, and I just kind of hit the post button, and within hours I had direct messages from people willing to help me organize this. Ideas. I called Lululemon. They said yes, they were definitely behind the cause. They supported us. They thought it was a beautiful thing we were doing. And I just think that I had help from JD Watt, who messaged me and said, can I help you organize? So she did the run sign up, and Runner Dude posted it. Feet Fleet has posted it. Greensboro Running Club has posted it. So High Point Pub Runners, Fleet Feet, Rock Runners, so we've had a lot of social media interest in it.
They're just dollar store things that I picked up last night. I would like to take a moment to thank all of you that showed up this morning. Special thanks to my crew chief in Running in Life, my husband Dennis. He went out, got the water. He's going to be at the turnaround today, at the turnaround point down at where Friendly and Market intersect. I'd like to thank DJ Watt. DJ, raise your hand. She's the one, there she is in the back over here. She's the one who sent me a message within a couple hours on Wednesday. What can I do to help you organize this? Thank you to all of you who shared and publicized this morning's run. This first run is first and foremost to pick up at approximately 4:20 a.m. Memphis time, where Eliza Fletcher's morning run ended. Over the past week, we've seen the video of Eliza singing "This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine." A candle in the front and a candle to sweep us home. Where's our candles? So we've got candles we are going to carry Eliza's light through the town of Greensboro and bring her home. So, yeah. We'll make her cry. So, I would be remiss if I left out every woman runner that went out for a run and was confronted in one way or another by evil. Or every woman that walked out of her family home for a run, never to return. 1 week ago today, 2 little boys were asleep in their beds, not knowing how much their world was going to change when they woke up. Their family, along with the families of slain runners, now know that worst pain. We also feel pain, and I see it, I've heard it this week. I have read much about the various feelings and emotions that others have expressed over the past week. We must allow this to change us. Please carry your phone and know how to trigger an SOS call. Please have some form of tracking. Look into other options for personal safety, such as high decibel personal alarms or a whistle. If you're running and you see me on the greenway or the trail, give me a thumbs up. Give me a smile. Let me know you're okay. We are in this together. I know we get in our zone when we're out. Maybe we're training for a race, we're getting time away from kids, or unwinding from a hard day's work. But we owe it to ourselves and our families to have awareness of those approaching or coming up from behind. I believe we can do this without being paranoid. Look strangers in the eye. If you're uncomfortable, have your phone in your hand. Call a spouse or a significant other. Start videoing, FaceTime. If you have an incident detection trigger, hit it. You can always cancel it. A girl was attacked on the Greenway in Charlotte just this week. Read it yesterday. What saved her? Does anybody know? She had her hand on she was able to get her hand to the phone. She dialed 911 and the attacker ran off. If you have to have music, use one ear only, or wear bone conduction headphones. Have the music at a level that you hear someone approaching from behind. We've heard a lot of these tips over the past week. Let's go forward today making decisions to talk it over with our running friends. Use critical thinking and talk about what you would do in various case scenarios. Don't let this fade out. Let safety be first and foremost. We already checked the weather for lightning. We try to watch out for distracted drivers. We may carry deterrents for loose dogs that come at us. We wear lights and reflection and sunscreen and SPF clothing. Unfortunately, we must think about those that would want to harm us while we are out doing what we love. And I left out the part about all the women knowing where the bathrooms are, right? Today we run in solidarity with the women of Memphis as we run over the 4 miles. They will be running through the same area in which Eliza was violently taken. I can't imagine their emotions that will surface as they pass that spot. My heart is with them, and my thoughts and prayers will be with the family and the running community as they continue to move on from here. Let us have a brief moment of silence for Eliza Fletcher. We will then head out. Please try to stay in a connected blob as much as you can. You may run whatever pace you desire. You can run, walk, whatever distance. You can turn around early. Just don't do it alone, please. This run is for you to express your sympathy and your sincerity. Thank you for taking the time away from your sleep and morning and coming out. Once we run and come back, feel free to talk among yourselves or head right home. I would ask for silence to remember, pray, or think about Eliza before we finish her run. If everybody just wants to give us a moment here. Thank you so much. You probably could get through.
This was really important because bringing up awareness about running safety is really important, especially if you run alone or even in groups, to make sure that you take all the precautions to stay safe on the road and to make sure you're aware of your surroundings. It kind of hits home for me because I'm the same age as Liza, and I run alone a lot, and so it's kind of scary to think that we still live in a world where you can't feel safe on the roads, that you have to be protected and you have to take precautions to make sure that you're safe. So I try to run in groups a lot. That's why I go to run clubs, and I try to do runs during daylight hours, minimally during dark hours. And if I'm running in the dark, I'll try to wear reflective gear or bring a light with me, definitely a flashlight, and make sure that someone's aware. I carry my phone with me all the time, just in case I get hurt or if I need a ride, then I can contact someone.
The story of Liza has been bothering me all week, and just makes you very angry. And then when I saw Michele wanted to organize a run today, I jumped on and said, yeah, let's do this. So wanted to help arrange this because I was sure it was bothering a lot of other people too. I run with pepper spray and a knife. I recently, a lot of people, my friends get a kick out of that, but you know, if you need it, you may need it someday. I recently also purchased a small taser. Haven't run with that yet, but want that for personal safety. I recommend not wearing earbuds. I think hearing what's going on around you is really important at all times, and just being aware at all times. You know, it's not just you know, someone attacking you. Drivers aren't paying attention. Dogs are loose. So I'm trying to be very cautious.
Oh, I just want to thank all the women for coming out. They were just, I just feel like, who am I to do this? And it was just a great turnout, and a lot of women were just very appreciative of being able to do this. So, and we're with you, Memphis.
Eddie Wooten, runningshorts.org.